Notorious, deadly, true mongrels. These are just some of the words the media has used to describe one of New Zealand's most feared gangs, the Mongrel Mob. Known for fatal assaults, high-end drug trafficking, and gruesome murders. And the Mongrel Mob have been known this way since their beginnings in the 60s.
And they had the old school helmet on.
After further research, I came across Bronson, a leader of the Wairoa Mongrel Mob chapter. Wairoa is a small coastal town in New Zealand. It's known for its high crime and heavy drug use. And the Wairoa Mongrel Mob is one of New Zealand's most feared chapters. But Bronson is changing that through his social media, where he shows a side of the gang that not many people would expect to see.
Let's do
Bronson
it.
is showing the changes his chapter is making to change the mindset of his gang members for the better.
Man.
And as importantly, heal the community of Wairoa. I wanted to find out just how much good a feared gang can really do to make a difference in their community.
I never heard of this city before. Never.
Before we get into a video, I want to do a big shout out to our sponsor, Rolexo. I went to Wairoa to spend the day with Bronson and some of his members to answer our questions and see what is really going on. Morena te whānau, it is bright and early here in Wairoa. We've just made it down here to the Wairoa Community Centre. We're heading up to the gym right now to catch up with a few of the boys for an early morning workout, so let's go see how that goes.
Let's get right. Hey. Off the top with it.
Thank you for having us this morning, brothers. What are we doing today,
Off the top with it. Hey.
We're off. I'm going to jump in with you today, brothers. Thank you for having me, man. Good morning. Changing? Yeah. Well, bam, this here cheating, cousin. Hey, waka ama. No good, cousin. See? Whole different movement now.
Showing them how to get that right form in. Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, it's 270. It looks 270.
Yeah? Yeah, all agreeing, says 270. Alright, bro. I want to say a number and it's only 150.
270, fine. 270. Yeah.
Light work. Let's get it. Let's work. Ah. Got that energy, man. Yes, sir.
My cuz, how does that all transfer over to what you're doing? Fitness is key, but it's like you guys hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
To make sure that the brother, no matter where he is, whether he's here, whether he's down the bay, wherever he is, that he hits that target.
Like I said earlier, we're trying to implement those healthy habits into our lifestyles because it ties over into everything else that we want to do, and that accountability, you know, sort of like that pack mentality.
Yep.
We've utilised that pack mentality to go rob people and all that in the past,
Yep.
but now we're utilising that same mentality with healthy habits. Instead of getting together to plot a crime, you know, we're getting together to plot how we're going to move forward in a positive way. If I reflect on the 5 years since I've been out of jail, it was the run. Every time I was consistent with my running, it just flowed into more of a healthy routine, bro. So I look at all the things that sort of kept me on track and on the straight and narrow.
Man,
and
hold on, say that one more time, bro. He said when he was consistent with his running, it helped him just have a healthy routine. Did he say running?
Bro, so I look at all the things that's consistent with my running.
Come on, bro. Man, I'll be trying to tell people, man, there's something about running, bro. Just running is... You will never go for a run and after you run, you feel bad. You will never go for a run and after you run, have a bad vibe after that, bro. You will always feel better after a run. Facts.
Flowed into more of a healthy routine, bro. So I look at all the things that sort of kept me on track and on the straight and narrow, and then I implement them with all the boys and say, brother, let's do this running. It gets the feel good endorphins flowing throughout the body.
Swear to God.
And when you run over about 3 Ks, brother, you just get out of your head, bro. You got to sort of choose.
I just said this yesterday. I think 3Ks is about what, like 1 or 2 miles, and whenever you transferred over. Once you running, bro, once you get to about, for me, it's like that 1 mile, but once you get about 1.5 mile, that's when, if you were sluggish before your run, you up now, you awake now, you feeling good, bro. That 1 to 1.5 miles, as soon as you get there and you really sweating and stuff, bro, you on, and then if you get that runner's high, that's life, bro. You ain't never had no runner's high before, bro. I don't think you really been high before, bro. That's a real high right there, man. I'm trying to, bro, running is everything, man. I'm telling you, man, it's free.
And when you run over about 3Ks, brother,
Free, bro.
You just get out of your head, bro. You got to sort of tune into the body. And a lot of the boys just overthink, you know, the lifestyle out here, we're caught up in thinking, bro. Compulsive thinking. So the running has been the best thing for that.
Absolutely,
in my eyes, brother.
man.
It must be rewarding for you.
Hell yeah, bro. When you take care of that mind, when you sharpen the mind, that's gonna sharpen the physical. You sharpen the physical, that's gonna sharpen the mind, bro. It goes hand in hand.
As a leader, to
Hell
see
yeah.
these young people, one, sticking to it, but also improving themselves physically and mentally, bro. How's that for you?
I actually feel like that's my purpose, brother. You know, they don't need to learn unless the way that I learned through years in jail, and just a lot of, bro, I learned a lot of valuable lessons through some stupid mistakes. And they don't need to make those stupid mistakes, you know? That's what a teacher or a guide's all about, brother, you know? I've walked through this fucking jungle and had all the slips, trips and falls you can have, and now I've found a better path, and I'll show you the way. Yeah, brother, and when I see these young fellas, like, bro, would you ever talk with the bro? They was brought up in foster care since he was 7 years old, ran away from all the foster homes and shit. You know, and then a lot of the young fellas, they come and they fall off the waka, but I tell them my door's always open.
The kaupapa is strong.
Yeah.
The respect is strong. But the mahi in here is stronger. And that's key, my bro.
Yeah, brother.
Appreciate you, brother.
Much love, brother.
Hell yeah, bro. Patch is clean, as usual.
Appreciate you,
Boys
my
be having
brother.
them boys be having them clean patches, bro.
The media has betrayed this place in a way, cuz, that the world knows.
Yeah.
But you tell me, and the whānau, bro, through your eyes, bro, Wairoa.
Brother, through my eyes, I think, for me, just I've been walking the street my entire life, bro, so I just only have good memories. Now I have memories of fights and that all up here, but that happens in every town, Yes, the stuff that the media has portrayed in the 80s, that stuff did happen. But it is now 2024, brother. For me, when I'm asked about what Wairoa is, it's just love, brother. It's aloha.
Cheers, my brothers.
Hey,
Cheers,
my boy.
my brother. Hey, you, my bro. Cheers, I see you, my brother. The community know you and they see you. And they welcome you with open arms, brother. It's beautiful to see. People there, through that camera there, guys, don't understand the money you guys carry, the respect you carry, not only for yourselves, but for your people, your community, bro. It's amazing, brother.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, brother. Like, I love my community. We do, and I've been taught that by our seniors, you know, and our national presidents, you know, that we look after our people. When things are happening in the town, it's up to us to put a stop to things.
Yep.
You know, that's why we're doing things entirely different, brother. We now have communication with the police and that to minimise gang harm and all that, and the impact that it has on the community. You know, that's why we can come to places like this and sit amongst the people in that, bro. Just be welcome, brother. You know, this is the hangout right here, brother. This is a cool place.
It's like a little cave or something, bro. It's like a little vibe in there, man. Full
After
looking
our
good
play,
over there.
we sat down with one of the members, Hendrick, to hear his story. Who are doing well, my brother?
Bus!
Hinari, my brother.
Hinari, brother, Hinari. Can you share with us a little bit of a story about you, my brother? You know, where you from, where you grew up, cuz, and how you came to Wairoa?
I'm from here, I'm from Wairoa. I had it started my life, it was mean, and then my parents started not getting along and stuff, so I ended up getting taken away from SIFs. Yeah, at a young age anyway, and then I was just moving around. I was living down south, just living everywhere in the bay. When I was growing up in SIFs, all I wanted to do was just run away back to my parents. So yeah, that's why I got moved around a lot, because the people that I was staying with couldn't handle me, because all I was doing was just trying to run back to my parents. I ended up moving back when I jumped on board with Bronny. We met up with him and we had a talk and he goes, do you want to move home? And I was like, yeah. Well, at the time, I had nothing going for me, eh? I was going down. I was going down the wrong path.
Down the
you know,
wrong
getting
road.
in trouble all the time, drinking alcohol and stuff, just partying all the time, eh? Stopped drinking alcohol. It's nearly been a year now. Yeah.
So, bro, that's
You
what's
can
up.
see our brother has a standard. He has a tight schedule, bro.
Yeah.
How's that impacted your life, bro? Like, how has it changed everything for you?
Oh well, yeah. As soon as I moved home, he put me on all these courses. I got my
Dang.
golf tricks and rollers. He had the business going. I jumped on that straight away.
Yeah.
I'm the STMS now.
Hey, that's crazy. Hey, shout out to his bro. He said as soon as he came on, we put him on courses like do this, do that, do this. Courses. That's crazy. That's what's up.
He had the business going. I jumped on that straight away. I'm the STMS now. Yeah, but so I was just getting qualifications after qualifications, but
That's how it's supposed to be,
I
bro.
don't know. I just didn't expect to.
Okay, look, so I see they got 2 swastikas on here. Like, what do y'all know what these mean to them? What do these swastikas mean, bro? The stigma behind these swastikas. So whenever I see these swastikas, instantly, just because of the whole German thing, I think that mean you probably don't like black people, bro. German people, I mean Jewish people, and any other races. Let me know if that's the case or not. Let me know.
That was what it's about, eh? Like, you have like a what is it called? Like a image of who the Mongrel is, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Like, what do that
once,
mean for real?
Yeah, I jumped on board. It was like a whole.
Now look, I'm not saying that they racist or that's what it means, but what do that mean to them?
Totally different. What is it called? Image. Like, we're all about mahi, working out, eating good, living healthy lives.
That's crazy, brother, because the media have portrayed the mob to be negative,
Yeah.
you know, vicious, notorious.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know, brother, where today Yusuf, bro, in my mind, because I knew nothing. I only knew what the media said.
Yeah, I heard that they like some real polite, respectful people, man. Whenever you meet them out in public, they real cool, calm, collected, bro.
Traded as
And when I've come here, brother, I've spoken to you, I've sat with you, I've had a kai with you, I've trained with you.
I can see
Yous
that.
are whānau, bro. Yous are a brotherhood that are out on a mission for change.
for change. That's it.
No matter what anyone says, you guys are role models for the next generation that come on.
Yeah. Well, to me, I'm like a big role model to my little brother.
Oh, yes.
Because like when we were always together. Yeah, me and him got a tight ass bond, and like and he always looks up to me as a father figure because he's never had
Yes.
that.
Yep.
Yeah. So I always try what is it called, like role model what I want him to be.
Lead by example,
Yeah,
brother?
that's
Is that what
exactly
you're
it,
trying
my brother. Especially seeing what my little brother's turned into now. Yeah, he's trying to pass me. He's never gonna pass me.
Hey,
So,
that's their brother. I love the way
That's how I feel, too.
That's awesome, bro.
Always he's by my side. That's cool. That's
Thank you.
no,
Because that story right there, bro, is what people need to hear. Not only in the community, not within New Zealand, but worldwide, brother.
Yeah, brother.
So, bro, congratulations, bro, man. Brother.
So,
He like about to go get in a rugby field at 2 p.m., man.
So we just finished our 5Ks, one of our Wairoa that we laid down for ourselves, 5 kilometres for 5 days of the week.
About 3
Rain,
miles.
hail or shine, so we just pumped that out.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Say that again, man. Let's get it, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Rain, hail, slow, sunny days. I was just out there yesterday. It was raining yesterday. It wasn't too many people out there yesterday. Only the real people was out there yesterday. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But we out there, rain, snow, whatever, bro. Come on, man.
For 5 days of one of
man.
our Wairoa that we laid down for
Let's get it.
ourselves, 5 kilometres for 5 days of the week. Rain, hail or shine, so we just pumped that out.
Yes,
Get the
sir.
blood flow. Now we're about to get into some paired rounds, staying sharp.
Yes, sir. Let's get it, man. Hey, there's some good energy in this video. I might just, hey, I might just have some fun. Hey, we number 2, but not the 1. Yeah, we gotta get it done. Hey, running through the sun. Hey, they like to play with guns, but we do this shit for fun. Boy, you know we number. let's get it over with. Hold on, I'm on some owner shit. I've been a boss, no I don't know that kid. Yeah, I'm flowing till I'm over it. Yeah,
We then sat down with
trying to
Bronson
get over
to
rich.
hear more about what he is doing.
No, I
and the
don't know that
struggles
bitch.
he is facing. How's it been for you, brother, with the stigma of what people say you are, past and present?
For me, I understand why we were viewed in certain ways from in the past, because the actions of the past. But I think today we should be viewed of the actions of today. You know, and I've been doing good things, positive things, brother, not for any reason besides that I love my community, I love my family and my people. You know, I'm Māori first and foremost, brother, you know, and so I see things a lot different.
See, that's the thing. It's like, I know, so when I think of Māori, I think of black. But y'all be saying, and what we see is Māori is a lot of white Māori, bro. So that swastika that be on these patches, a lot of Māori identify with, like, y'all be considered the black people of New Zealand, right? So it can't be that swastika means you don't like colored people or a certain race of people. Do it even got anything to do with race, bro? I'm curious.
I'm Māori first and foremost, brother, you know, and so I see things a lot different. So I found out who I was, brother, when I was in jail. You know, through connection to Te Ao Māori, through some meditative practices, and when I found out who I was, I started to see the world for what it was as well. And then I started to see that it's time for change, brother. I started to see that it's time for change, and prior to me going to jail, my senior members were already trying to speak that into us, but my young mindset, I thought, what are they on about? You know, what the this ain't what they were doing. But as I went to jail and got around some of our senior members and our OG gangsters that have been in jail since I was a kid, since I was young, and telling me, you know, what they want for us as well, brother. So I was fortunate for that bloody experience of going to jail, You know, I was able to almost...
It's crazy, bro. A lot of people that come out of jail and prison and they be doing better in life, they always say they fortunate that they went there, bro. They always say that, man.
Take a bit of going to jail, You know, I was able to almost take a bit of a trip into the past in a lot of ways, brother, and get some wisdom from some real G's, bro, and then come out here and see the world that I was a part of, and see how fucking chaotic and disruptive that it was, and realise that things need to change. And then I had to equip myself and enhance myself to be the person that can lead that change, brother, and that's what I've been doing, you know. And it's taken a while, you know. I got out, I was just a young member. I was just a young member, but I knew what I needed to do, brother. I had a realisation in jail, and my whole purpose in life sort of lined up. And that's when I started implementing positive changes. And just like yourself, brother, you know, keeping a real authenticity and integrity. I was telling our president and our senior members what I was going to do. And over time, I done it. And then our mighty realised that, you know, I was sort of fulfilling the desires that they had, whilst they're old. Whilst they're old, brother. So they've supported me. And when I knew that I had their support, and when he put me in place as the captain, that's when I knew it doesn't matter what anyone else says, because I know a lot of the brothers still have the old mindset, still want to keep things the way that they are. But with the support of our rangatira, I knew I'm going all the way, brother. That's when I really got real about it. That's when I started to, you know, I ran a rangatira program here.
What is that? I got
extremely underfunded.
What is that, y'all? What is that?
And a rangatira program here. Brother, I got extremely underfunded. And I was down there, everyone was just waiting for it to fail. I was down at the marae. 12 kids. Just me and my bros. You know, expected to undo 30 years of trauma. In 13 weeks. Brother, no support but my family. My bros. You know, the mob. There was money's my brothers who were coming down and helping out where they can. For the first program, bro, we were eating like we were eating in jail. Porridge for breakfast.
adding noodles to everything for our lunch and all that.
Sure.
And these young fellas are our future, and there was very little investment into our future.
So
And then there was heaps of other things that I was doing around here, brother, to make the changes.
Yep.
And there's lack of support, brother. I was getting a lot of verbal support, but that doesn't really do
That
much,
doesn't do
You
much.
know,
They do nothing, brother.
So-
we needed organisations to wrap around us, brother. And I know that we can really change the statistics here in Wairoa if we get resourced and supported like other organisations would. You know, brother.
It's.
So-
I'm an outsider looking in, bro. I feel like you're still being judged from what's happened in the past, from members of this community that are still stuck in the past. So they want change, yet they're not willing to change themselves. And I think that's the biggest problem, brother, is they can see what you're doing. They know what you're doing, yet they're still stuck in their ways. How is one supposed to change when the organizations around them will not change? That must hit a nerve, brother.
It does, brother. Like with the traffic company that I got going. You know, an awesome guy from Manawatu. He got asked to bring his traffic company over to Hawke's Bay during the cyclone and that. And so he's got their thought. He's like, why would I bring a Manawatu traffic company over to Hawke's Bay when I'd rather support a young organisation to come up here from Hawke's Bay? He heard about the good things that I'm doing, brother, and he wanted to help. So he's invested 120. Him and his business have invested 120,000
120,000.
into us starting our own traffic management company because he's seen there's a lot of work here.
That's how it be, bro. That's what's up. Now I don't know what they kind of lose me with a couple of things. They're talking about like traffic company, and then he said the first thing sound like these events. I guess he running these events and where he bring people together and he like try to bring the youth to do some productive things, try to instill some good habits. That's what it seemed like. Correct me if I'm wrong though. They kind of losing me because y'all from New Zealand and y'all saying certain words that I really don't understand.
And to us starting our own traffic management company because he's seen there's a lot of work here. It's like, how can it not succeed? So he invested the capital. I got rounded the boys up. We got them qualified. We just made sure it happened, brother. They all got qualified, and all the work is going elsewhere. And it's wrong, brother, because we're tangata whenua here. How are we not entitled to a share of this work? They tell us to get jobs, get off done, employment. Okay, we've created opportunity to get jobs. Now what's the next issue? Oh, now you got to find the work, but the work's there. You know?
The work is right there, and that's what's annoying me, brother, is that
brother.
everyone know the work is local. Not only that, both ways you head, there is mahi for days to be done.
Yeah.
And it annoys the fuck out of me that there is people here, brothers here, that are putting themselves out there. And it's still getting turned. Now, why that is happening is a question that needs to be asked. And I'm pointing straight down the barrel to the people that's watching this. Why aren't we supporting brothers out there that are trying to do the best, not only for themselves, for other young men, but for the community? A question needs to be asked. Anyone watching this, let's ask that question.
Well, to be honest, brother, you know how you said it hit a nerve? When through all the things that have happened, brother, and all the setbacks that I've gotten, I've realised that the best thing for me to do, because I'm out here trying to do all these positive initiatives, and then I've actually got to look after my kids, you know, pay my rent, got all these young fellas and all that, is to go hard into my businesses, brother, and fund these things later on myself, brother. You know, unless the people out there who actually have in positions to run these programs but don't have the know-how or the can-do to do it, actually want to get real, brother, and really want to make the changes that happen, then I'll work alongside them, brother. You know, because we do want to address the meth issues, we do want to address the crime. Brother, like the police ring me up when there's things that happen around here, you know, and this is the funny thing, brother, they ring me and say, and when they ring me, they're on the payroll. Hey, they're on the payroll to give me a call and help me to address these issues. I'm not. Hey, but because I do want these changes to happen.
That's crazy.
Brother, we sorted it out before.
He said the police calling him to fix out some issues, bro. And they doing it because they on the payroll. He just doing it out of the kindness of his heart. He doing it out of his overall goals and mission. And I believe he said this is his purpose right here. So that's crazy. You really got to be doing something for the police you really got to be going a different way for the police to know that you're going that way, to the point that they could call you and try to get some help from you.
But because I do want these changes to happen, brother, we sort shit out before shit hits the fan, eh? And it doesn't happen all the time, but that's what we're trying to do, eh, brother? You know, because I understand that the Wairoa belongs to our community.
Yep.
You know, it belongs to everyone.
Yep.
And there are things that happen in the gang world, but we're putting things in place so that it stays there. It spills out into streets. Who's accountable for that? No, let's get down the marae and sort that shit out. You know, that sort of stuff. Because, you know, that stuff that happened in the past, it needs to go.
Yep.
Because we're starting to realise, like, brother, my kids are my why, eh? Now I look at my son and I'm like, hey, he doesn't need to deal with all this, this stuff that really impacted my life, my whole teenage years, brother. My whole thing was revolved around the coolest thing to do was hang out with the homies and hopefully to see some of the enemy, you know, and a big gang and all that, and and that was the mindset, brother. It's not easy out here, eh, brother?
Oh, hell.
That's what people don't understand. Is I'm like in a position where it seems that I'm going against the grain in the mob, because what's he doing then and what we do and all this. And then in the community's eyes, they want me to fucking undo 30 years in 3 fucking days, you know, 30 days sort of thing. You know, so I sort of got to.
So he said pretty much they putting crazy expectations on them in a short amount of time, going against the grain, damn near trying to clean up a mess that been a mess for decades, bro.
It's like dancing on the razor's edge, bro, you know. I gotta find that little bit of area where I can say, this is why we're fucking doing this. Hey, don't worry about what they're up to. Not like I've fucking held the type of meetings that have never happened here between gangs, brother. You know, and just try new stuff, and in myself thinking, this better go well, otherwise, you know. So I've got to maintain my position within my brothers, and that trust within my gang, whilst moving us forward and building a bridge with people who don't trust us. So, and the ones who don't trust us are expecting fucking miracles.
Yes, 100%.
You know, hey, brother. So people don't realise the position that we're in. It's unique, brother. Like there's no one laid a path out for me to follow and say, do this, do that. We're blazing the trail forward because the outcome is worth it, brother. You know, to see all our kids in Wairoa thriving.
What is the future for you and your chapter, my bro, moving forward? What would you like to see yourself, the crew, in the next 3 years?
In the next 3 years, brother.
1,000 days.
We own some land over there. We own our own land, brother. I actually want us to have our own little community on it. You know how we got this house and how the regime is in this house? I want a community that's governed by tikanga, brother. You know, a little community that's governed by tikanga. We all wake up, we all train, we all respect.
I wonder how the government gonna feel about that, man, because it seemed like in the States, at least, every time people get together and they got a good structure, man, of just a group of people, the government will come and shut that down, bro. I just educated myself on a story about these people that went off grid, and they was just chilling, going off grid, bro, and they had a lot of people coming in and they was doing well off grid, bro. And the government came and raided them, got them up out of there. They started shooting all type of stuff. And then you got old stories, centuries old of, I don't know if it's a century, but these black cities, bro, like Tulsa, Oklahoma, that's the biggest one that come to mind. And it happened across the whole country, but these black cities that was just thriving on their own, bro, the government literally came and bombed these cities, bro. They came and bombed these cities, like, I guess because you a threat to the government. If you get a lot of people and you bring them together and y'all got structure, bro, and they really following rules and taking orders, I guess that can be a threat to the government. So I wonder how the New Zealand government will react to that, bro, if they do achieve that.
If we do have a wahine, you know, we respect our wahine. Our kids come first, and we don't do drugs, brother.
Yes.
You know, like, for me, brother, they say, get the drugs out of town. I want to get the vapes out of town too, the cigarettes and out, you know, like,
man,
that's my mindset.
Facts though, get them vapes out of there, bro. Cigarettes, I definitely stand with that all day. Same thing with America, man. Let's get these vapes up out of here, bro.
But I understand that things take time, but like these young fellas, if they want to vape, they got to go out and that's why there's cars parked out the front. That's the vaping section out there. Smoke, people turn up, smoke, hey bro, smoke their stuff out there. I put these tikangas in place because this is my son's home.
So,
you know, brother, and imagine a community ran like that.
Wow, bro.
And because let's say that we did get the rehab going and we did get our boys off meth, that from there they'll move into this little community, brother, that's governed by tikanga, and then we can slowly bring their whānau and then bro, the way that I said, imagine if Motivate Contractors become a little QRS here in Wairoa, you know, and then all these fellas who go through our rehabs, we wouldn't have to worry about mahi because we'll be upskilling them during the kaupapa, getting them all their qualifications, then they can work on a traffic management, drive diggers, provide a stable income for their family. You know, we'll teach them about business.
It takes putting people, our own people, in front of our people who are willing to make a change, but also put themselves out there to make change, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we need to go back to our communities and find people like yourself, bro, that are trying to make a change and actually support. You know what I mean? Questions need to be asked within the community about why.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Why even when we're doing what's right?
You give us guidelines to go to, we do them. Why?
Yeah.
Why has the contracts been given to companies outside, well outside of the area?
Yeah, bro.
And still people are coming to the town when there's more than enough work to go around locally and nationally.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I never heard of this city, bro. Wairoa. It's my first time hearing about this city. They had a real conversation here at the end, bro. They had a real in-depth, healthy conversation right there. We out of here, man. 2 a.m., bro. Love y'all, man. Shout out to the real fam, man. The ones that been around for a while, bro. Shout out to y'all, man. Let's get it. We out of here, bro.